Okay guys, welcome to this video tutorial. So I'm going to be teaching you how to perform some basic transaction in cryptocurrency, right? And then for this particular video, we're going to be concentrating basically on two kinds of transaction. That is how to send and how to receive cryptocurrency across anywhere in the world, right? Remember, one of the benefits of cryptocurrency is that it helps you to send and receive cryptocurrency across any platform in the world, right? So that is the essence of this particular video. I'm going to teach you how to send and how to receive cryptocurrency very fast. Right, so these transactions are always very fast, and then they require very little transaction fees as compared to other conventional ways of sending funds. Okay, so let's get into the course proper. All right, so once you want to start, the next thing you need to go to is your wallet. So you go to your wallet. Okay, let's start from the overview first. Now remember, this is how you're going to see it first. Then, like I said, this is the overview where it just shows you the entire worth of your portfolio. All right, so but then before you think of which cryptocurrency you want to send, you and the person that want to perform the transaction, probably it's your customer that want to pay for your services, right? So you and that particular customer must have discussed on which cryptocurrency you want him to send for you, right? Is it Ripple? Is it USDT? Is it Bitcoin? You must have at one point agreed upon the type of cryptocurrency you want to receive or you want to probably send, right? So you actually come here with the mindset, okay, this is the coin I want to send and this is the coin I want to receive, right? So in this particular case now, let's be using what XRP, for example, right? So you just click on your spot here. Okay, I already searched it here. Just click on your spot here, and then this is what you get, right? So this is, like I said, I already explained what this interface is. This is where it shows you all the various cryptocurrencies in your wallet, right? So let's assume you want to receive XRP. All you need to do is to search for XRP, right? So let's use our search button and say what XRP. Okay, this is it here. You click on it. Now once you click on it, this is how the interface is going to work. It's going to open. Now let me just explain that. Now remember, we're saying send and receive, but binance decided to use a very much, should I say, professional lingo or something like that. So they said deposit and withdraw. All right, so what does deposit mean? Deposit means you're the one that want to receive the cryptocurrency. You want to deposit money inside your cryptocurrency wallet, inside your XRP wallet on Binance. What does withdraw mean? Withdraw mean you want to send, you want to remove XRP from your crypto wallet. Okay, so if you agree with me now, just like we have in the conventional bank account, if you want to send money for somebody, you need the person's account number. All right, so let's assume somebody say, guy Alpha, I want to send you XRP now. How do you do it now? You need to first come to your deposit, and then it's from your deposit you're going to get your account number. Are we together? So I'm just using account number just so that I can make you understand the lingo better, right? But in cryptocurrency, we call it the wallet address, right? So if you want to get it now, you just come and then you click on your deposit. So once you click your deposit, it opens like this, right? So once it opens like that, I'm going to ask you to choose your network, more like choose your the blockchain you want the transaction to be carried out upon. Now let me just give you a quick recap of what a blockchain is. All right, so blockchain is the powerhouse of every cryptocurrency. Right, so for me to explain it better, let us refer to blockchain as a transportation network. Okay, so if you agree with me, in the conventional transportation network, we have transportation by air, we have transportation by road, we have transportation by sea, and by railway, right? You have basically four types of transportation network, right? So that is how it is in the blockchain technology. Okay, so once you want to send any transaction, and then you and the person need to agree upon the blockchain need to you want that transaction to be facilitated upon. I mean, which means of transportation do you want how do you want the transaction to be facilitated? Yes, for example, now look at it. We have Ripple, we have BNB Smart Chain, we have BNB Bitcoin Chain, and then we have Ethereum Smart Chain. We have different kind of blockchain name, but XRP is hosted on these four blockchains. So the moment you want to perform any transaction with somebody on XRP, the person must have told you the kind of you guys must have agreed upon the kind of blockchain you want to use or the kind of transportation network you want to use. So for this particular one, Ripple, since Ripple already has its own, one of the benefits of Ripple is that to send Ripple is very cheap. All right, so if you want to send Ripple now, they will charge you very cheap. That is the benefit of the Ripple blockchain. Okay, so there's no need of going to choose the BEP20 or the B, or although it depends on what you and the person agreed upon. All right, but then most of the time, since it's Ripple you want to send, it's most likely that the person has agreed upon receiving it with the Ripple address. But then if the person had other specification, you can go with the person's specification. All right, but then just so you're on the safer side, always tell the person that sending on the Ripple blockchain is much more cheaper. And of course, nobody wants to pay high when there's opportunity for them to pay low. Okay, so once you click on the Ripple, meaning you're choosing Ripple to be you're choosing the Ripple blockchain to be the transportation network for which that transaction is going to be facilitated upon, and then ensure that the person that's going to be sending to you also chooses Ripple blockchain. You're going to tell that, okay, the blockchain you choose is the Ripple address. You need to specify that particular one so that the person does not just go and send. Because if the person go and send the money, in as much as in transportation, you might say in the conventional system, whether the person uses aeroplane or train, they're still going to arrive at the same destination, right? But for cryptocurrency, it's not like that. All right, sorry to disappoint you, but it's not like that. If you go and send a cryptocurrency, that if you choose a Ripple address, a Ripple blockchain, and then the person that was supposed to send it now went and use the BNB smart chain, your cryptocurrency is going to be lost forever. Okay, so ensure that you communicate to the person. Okay, I am giving you my Ripple address. Always specify it, right? So let's assume you click on the what on the Ripple address. Okay, so this is it here. You're just going to see some tags like that. All right. So you're going to see the address here now. So this is your address here now. All right. So what you just need to do is to copy it. Just click on this place and then what you are going to copy it. So for this particular one now, they need a what an XRP tag, right? So once you copy this address you send for the person, you also copy the tag. Just click on this copy and then the number is going to copy. Remember, do not edit this particular thing, because once you edit it, it's a different blockchain entirely. It's a different wallet entirely. Okay, so you can see how fun the address looks like. Just show that how secure it is. Okay, nobody can just sit down and then cram your no. It's except you give them this thing before somebody can have access to it. Okay, so once you just copy this, all you just need to do to send the person to receive your funds is just to copy these two tags. That is the address and then the tag. Remember, not every blockchain requires a tag, but just for security and confirmation purposes, Ripple blockchain requires you to give a tag to. So once you copy the address you send to the person, you also copy the tag and send to the person. Because if the person wants to send it to you, he's going to be they would ask him for what for this address and for this tag. Okay, so once you send this particular person and then you're certain that you've sent it to him, all you need to do is to relax and expect your cryptocurrency to land in your wallet. Okay, so now let's assume that you're the person that now wants to send the cryptocurrency. Okay, remember in this particular instance now we are the one we want to receive. Okay, that is why we are sending our account number or our wallet address to the person that's going to send to us. Okay, so in this particular moment, I want you to imagine a situation whereby you are the one that want to send the cryptocurrency out now. So let's assume that okay, so let's assume that let's assume that this particular wallet now is different from somebody's own now. I want to just give you an illustration now. Okay, let's assume that this is the wallet address of a different person now. Let us copy it now. Once we copy it now, let's try and go and send it. We will not send it, just we come to withdraw it. Let's assume you want to send to a wallet now. Okay, but then I just copied this particular wallet deposits address so that I can just for illustration purposes. So once you click on withdraw now, they're going to ask you the same thing. They're going to ask you, do you want to send cryptocurrency via crypto network, just as we explained, that's via which crypto blockchain you want to use, or do you want to send via email, phone, or ID? Now let me explain what this thing means. Now once you want to send via crypto ID, now it's just like the conventional way of sending cryptocurrency via what wallet address. That is the ideal way of sending cryptocurrency. But because of how Binance and CZ are very, very smart, so they brought about a new way of sending cryptocurrency that is fast and seamless. And what is that? Is what via your email or via your phone number or via your ID. Now your ID is just your registration ID. If you go to your profile, you're going to see your ID there. So if somebody wants to send you XRP, and if somebody wants to send you any cryptocurrency now, so far as that person is on Binance, the person can use your email address to send you money. Get so now gone are those days where you say you cannot cram your account number. If you can cram your email, or your phone number, you can use it to receive funds in cryptocurrency. Thanks to Binance. These are genius, man. These are some of the innovations that blockchain is bringing to the industry. Okay, so we'll come back to using email now, but let us start with the via crypto network. Okay, so now you see they would ask you the same question now. Got it now. They will not say what put in this particular point. You look at it here. They said what insert what the address of that's the person that you want to send money to. Insert his address here. And if you remember the other time, I already copied my blockchain, my address already. So I'm just going to paste it here. Sorry, you can see I've pasted it, and then automatically, because of how smart because of how artificial the technology has all been made, it was able to detect the network for me automatically. I see it here. It detected the network automatically. Okay, so now they're not asking me for the for my tag. I seen it here. They're not asking me for the tag. Remember, I told you that in XRP they'll ask you for for tag. So they're not asking me for a tag. So at the beginning, I want to actually perform the transaction. All I just need to do is to go and copy the person's address, and then once I paste the person's address, I need to just go and copy the person's tag, and then come here and then insert the tag. Once I insert the tag, then I come here and put the total amount of XRP I want to send. So for this particular Binance, you see they said that the minimum you can send is 30 XRP. Okay, so before you facilitate any transaction, you need to be sure that okay, what you want to send, the minimum you can send from Binance is your 30 XRP. You cannot send anything less than that. Okay, and then look at the transaction fee they're charging you. That's for that 30 XRP, they're going to be charging you what, just 0.25 XRP. That is very, very cheap. I think less than 100, less than. So if you want to send 1 billion worth of XRP, they're going to charge you less than 100 naira. I seen the beauty of it, but then imagine wanting to send 1 billion naira via your bank transfer. You'd agree with me that it's going to be tug of war. You get, so that is just the beauty of what of cryptocurrency. Okay, so once you just do that, it's very simple. Once you put in all the details here, and then you just once you insert, you put in the tag that the person sent to you, you insert how much you want to buy, and then once you insert how much you want to send, sorry, this withdraw is going to automatically turn to yellow. So all you need to do is just to click on the withdraw, and then they'll ask you to put your password, and then once you put your password, you just need to wait for the confirmation, and then in less than 10 seconds the transaction is going to be processed. As simple as that. Okay, so let's look at what the email aspect now. So let's assume you want to withdraw. They don't ask you via email. Okay, via email. Okay, you click on it now, and then they're going to ask you to put the person's email. So ensure that the person is on Binance. Okay, ensure that the person is on what? The person is on Binance. So once you click on what here, I'm going to put they'll ask you to either to put the person's email or the person's phone number or the person's ID, whichever one. So you can just choose the person's email, put the person's email, put the amount of XRP you want to send. Okay, let's say at gmail.com. Okay, and then funny enough, in this particular one, and because of the no, now let me give you the importance of using this email. Now when you're using email now, one of the importance is this. I want you to look at this particular aspect. Look at this now. How much are you seeing they're charging for gas fee? 0 naira, right? They're charging 0 naira for what? For gas fee. That is the importance of sending it via your email. Okay, if you want to bypass, so if you want to send millions and then you don't want anybody to charge you 1 naira, you can just send it via your email, and then everything is going to be processed automatically, and then you're not going to be charged a single naira for it. Okay, so once you put your email there, and then I think with your email, you can send even if it's 1 XRP. Remember, with the blockchain, that's the Ripple blockchain, you could send just 30, minimum of 30. Okay, but then in this particular case, we can send a minimum of what, even one, because there's no minimum. Okay, so you can just insert how much you want to insert, and then if you want to add some keynote, you can just add some keynote, maybe on the half an and make you take this money whole body. You get, so those kind of things, and then your transaction is going to be as seamless as anything. That is exactly how you send and receive cryptocurrency in the blockchain technology. Okay, so let's give another example. And let's say you want to send BNB. Okay, so you just click on BNB here. Now once you click on BNB, it's the same thing. Let's assume you want to deposit. Okay, let me show this thing here. You want to deposit, you click on it, deposit, and then of course they're going to ask you which blockchain. If you can look at it now, in this, but since BNB is listed on just 3 blockchain, we have the BNB Beacon, BNB BEP20, and ERC 20. Like I said, so since it's BNB now, the most preferable one for BNB is this network now, is BEP20. Okay, so any cryptocurrency that you want to send, it's much better use the BEP20. It's very cheap. Okay, so most of the time if you want to send any cryptocurrency and then you see the BEP20 there, that is, if the cryptocurrency itself does not have its own blockchain, just ensure that, don't see, except you have money. If you have money, you can be using ERC20. But then if you're someone that is looking for a cheaper gas fee, I think it's much more preferable that you use the word BEP20. Okay, sorry. So all you just need to do is to click on it. And then it's going to open. You see, in this particular instance now, they're not asking us for any tag. Okay, so once you have copied it here now, then I just send it to the person I want to send me the money. Okay, so let's assume that I'm the one that's going to send the money again. I just click on my withdraw, and then they're going to ask you the same question, and then you choose here, and then they will ask you to paste the address. Okay, just long click here, and then I paste it. Okay, see, it has automatically detected the network. Are you getting it? So it's just simple. Then you just insert how many you want to send. So in this particular instance, and they are saying you're going to be the minimum you can send is 0.01 BNB. Okay, that is just the minimum that they want you to be able to send on BNB. Okay, and then if you look at it here, that's why I told you that BEP20 is very, very cheap. Now look at how much they're charging you for gas fee, 0.0005. That is, I think, less than 20 naira or so. Very, very cheap. Okay, so that is the beauty of cryptocurrency. You can send huge amount of money at a very, very cheap gas fee. Okay, I believe you got value, and then you understood how to. In fact, this is done you can just explore, check any cryptocurrency, and then if you have any difficulties, feel free to send me a message. Okay, so peace out. I forgot to even do this. Okay.